Hello, my beautiful creatures. Welcome back to the Matrix of Life. And today we're gonna discuss with you signs and symbols around Caroline Flack. 15th of February 2020, well-known English TV and radio presenter Caroline Flack died by suicide. The 15th is always an emotionally unstable day for those who cannot control their emotions. I'm not calling you to believe me, I am calling you to figure out yourself. Just mark 15 of every month in your calendar and track down your entire day. Is it good? Is it bad? If it's bad, then for sure you cannot control your emotions. Under the influence of 15th energy, people often break down, engage into conflicts, engage into alcohol, into drugs, into all the horrible things. On February 15, 2020, now I am talking about particular Matrix Day, many souls were passing the test for pride, for clues, for the opinions of others. And for those who live life at low vibrations, a return flow has arrived. As a result, some people might get criticized, some got huge blow to their pride, or even death, when we're talking about Caroline. But Caroline, she programmed her death long before the February 15th, 2020. Okay, how? Just taking pictures with a very bad signs and sharing them at her social media. Let's take a closer look at her Instagram account. The picture I wanna start analysis with was shared on the 1st of November 2019. First, for you to know, is a very strong matrix energy for affirmations and visualizations and spell and other spiritual practices. And sharing such a horrible picture, she literally manifested own death. Okay. At this picture, she's surrounded by 4 demonic entities and 2 Christmas trees. She's wearing black mourning clothes. Since ancient times, Christmas tree has symbolized a connection with the afterlife, with your dead ancestors. So you should be very careful when you choosing a location for Christmas photo shoot. Keep it in mind that Christmas tree shouldn't be too gloomy or too toxic in colors, like very bright greenish color as we have at this picture, something like this. By her right side there is an entity with a mullet, and here you can draw a parallel. As on the eve of her death, she beats her boyfriend with a floor lamp until he bleeds, as far as I know. Please correct me if I'm wrong about this. The symbol of hand with the spread fingers is also duplicated 4 times, and 2 upper hands are super bloody. Okay. The bloody X on the left indicates a sudden end of her life. Okay, like cut life. Okay, to cut life. To which someone pushes her. Someone here, I mean her internal demons embodied in 15th energy, and I gonna talk more about this in analysis of her matrix, because now we're analyzing just pictures and signs at her pictures. Take a look now. I want you to take a look at squared blue tissue, which indicates posthumous cooling, like fridge, morgue, when bodies where bodies stored after death. You know, like this gives me strong association with morgue, with this posthumous cooling of the body, and might as well indicate a way She committed suicide. I wasn't able to find information about how she cut it her own life. So if you know details how she ended her life, please let me know in the comments below, because according to this sign and plus another sign, you can see a man in white gloves who stands by her left side and kind of trying to choke her or showing an intention to choke her. According to this signs, she might hang herself, okay? Also, at the top right corner, we can distinguish a dark house with a roof, which indicates, humans' last home, the coffin. Because this house with a roof has cross on it. With other signs like this and home image with cross, it's death for sure, and it was huge mistake to post such picture, to share such picture on 1st of November. That's incredible stupidity for those people who understand how to work with energies. Next, take a look at Tuesday muzzle above her head, and the inscription of yes word you can see next to it. That is, death will receive its victim, and like underworld already sentenced her to death. Okay. And as well, from my previous videos, you know what timeline at our photos, what timeline at our pictures means, okay? And there is timeline here as well at this picture, 4 months. November, December, January, February, from the moment picture was shared, okay, and taken. And this time frame duplicated by 4 dark dots at orange bracelet on her hand. So we have here 4 hands, 4 dots. The date is clear. It's sort of confirmation of her timeline. When this program when this program gonna be completed, let's say. And here one interesting detail, that she's only one person without a mask, and she's a central figure for sure. And that is for people in masks, this photo, of course, not carrying such negative load as for her, because she's a central figure, she's in black, and she's the only one who's not wearing masks. Because if there was someone else next to her without a mask, you can already consider this person dead, just by signs at this picture. Now, let's take a look at the next photo, in which Caroline is wearing a black t-shirt with a portrait of Marilyn Monroe. It's very noteworthy that under the Monroe print there is a torn wavy line. Exactly, a rupture of the lifeline. So she's sort of repeating Monroe's destiny, taking part of her negative karma. And as you know, Monroe also died by suicide. So my beautiful creatures, please, I'm asking you, be careful when buying t-shirts with celebrity portraits, because putting on such things, you particularly copy their fate. And if this celebrity working with a strong magician, they might transfer their own negative karma, which prevents them from success, and pass this negative karma just to you wearing a t-shirt with their portrait. There are such rituals, and I know them. Actually, believe it or not, okay, The combination of colors at this photo is also interesting. A serene sky and clouds looks like heaven, and gray dirty floor has the color of a tombstone. One of her legs is brought forward and the other sort of buckled as she's falling. And here's strong analogy with one leg in the graveyard, let's say. Already with one leg in the graveyard, stepping in a graveyard. In the area that responsible for the future in this photo, we see a shadow. That is something dark is approaching, coming her way. The shadow resembles a face with a hooked nose, as if from fairy tales about the Grim Reaper. The Monroe's cat in the print has sort of empty black eye, and Monroe herself with her eyes closed, like another dimension. And when we dream with our eyes closed, we go to the other dimension, to the other realm, and when we die, we go into the other realm as well. The next picture I want to analyze is black and white, and the plot of torn lines are repeated again, by analogy with the broken lifeline. An earring in her ear and a starter too in her ear above it, it's indicator of moving to other dimension again, as when we die and go to heaven. The area behind her back, it's completely blocked by darkened lines, sort of obstacles. There is no way there, and she looks to the past, which is, in this context of symbols, is negative sign as well. In other words, what this picture transmits, there is no future for her already. Okay. Picture number 4 also has a lot of torn lines, which reminds me of the display of a device showing cardiac arrest. Okay, many lines lead down. Caroline herself in a white dress versus this dark, horrible background of torn lines. She honestly looks like a person in white burial shirt. Okay. The picture, this one picture, if you go check her Instagram account, this picture was posted on October 15, 2019. And 4 prongs with purple dashed lines. Again, it's a time frame. It's a clear time frame which symbolizes November 15, 2019, December 15, 2019, January 15, 2020, and finally February 15, 2020, when she is gone. Exactly 4 months, and she predicted her death again. With this picture, she programmed even her death again. Because we taking pictures and sharing them not by chance. We programming our lives by doing this. And picture number 5 is a vivid analogy to those photos where the symbolism of the tombstones repeated again. When you look at this photo, you get the impression that a large, dark boulder is about to crush her. This large, dark stone, rock, call it whatsoever. And she is in a dark outfit which matches the stone as well. And it gives a vibe like dust to dust, ashes to ashes. So this symbol transmits next information, that soon she will become the one with earth, with actually this dark black stone, a huge one which has the color of earth. and which symbolizes a tombstone. And now, as I promised, how this whole situation connected to one of her ex-boyfriends, Harry Styles. By which signs? As you know, Harry Styles was robbed a day before her death, on Valentine's Day. And if to be clear, on Valentine's evening. And as you know, in the evening, kind of 10 o'clock of the evening, already energies of next day start turning in. I don't know exact time when he was robbed on that day, but I think that already energies of 18 were tuning in, okay, and completing the energies of previous day. And of course, I think this robbery was a huge blow to his pride, that whoever thinking about robbing Harry Styles, how on earth is possible? It's huge blow to pride to any celebrity, I think. And this is indicator that person vibrates on a low vibrations at the moment, okay. And very next day she died. And with her, when I check the compatibility matrix, they have really mysterious bonds. So, you know, like they can sense each other and they can channel signs and advices through each other lives. Like in other person life, what's going on, it's a hint for you what might happen in your life if you not change your behavior. When we're talking, of course, about bad scripts. About good scripts, it's different, a bit different, but the result same, okay. If something good happened to her, for example, then it's indicators and that something good gonna happen to him as well in nearest future. It's just these people in Matrix which has this mysterious bond, they called our mirrors. And if we had with such people sexual connection, a real physical sexual connection, then we just like sealed the bond and made it stronger. This mirroring bond, because we might have few people around us with whom we have same energies in compatibility matrix, same mirroring energies. But bond only sealed when there is strong physical contact, either through sex, either through two people living together under same roof for long period of time, and then maybe split it. Anyway, another sign, a lot of dashed lines at her pictures, a lot of lines which ends abruptly, you know. And the title of his new album is Fine Line. It's all about lines. Again, the next synchronicity. And of course, in previous video, I was showing you a picture of Harry Styles with similar signs of a house next to him and cross on this house, okay? Luckily for Harry, it doesn't mean death, but it means some strong spiritual transformation. Of course, if he failed to pass it, then it might lead to closing life program of a person on earth. But for now, luckily for him, I didn't get as much confirmations, as much warnings about soon coming death as in case with Caroline, because with her it was clear. And her recommendation for him, and this only he knows, because he knew her well, and something she was doing not right, some low vibrations, he should avoid these behavior patterns in order not to end up as Caroline did. So she sort of an example for him how he shouldn't behave if he want, to live happily ever after, because there are strong synchronicities between these two and a lot of mirroring. I'm talking about mirroring through signs at their pictures, not mirroring of characters, because I don't know these people. I only can say you what signs revealing about these people. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this mysterious long video. I'm waiting for your comments, I'm waiting for your opinions, I'm waiting for results of your experiments with energies, and wish you all the best. Hit subscribe button, hit like button, and share with your friends who need to hear this. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.